सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। नमो सद्गुरु तुकया ज्ञानदीपा नमो सद्गुरु सच्चिदानन्दरूपा नमो सद्गुरु भक्तकल्याणमूर्ति नमो सद्गुरु भास्करा पूर्णकीर्ति सम्पाद्य ज्ञानं च विधाय भक्तिं विलोकितो येन समाधिराजः वैराग्यवन्तं सुविचारयुक्तं नमामि जोगं शिरसा गुरुन्तम् समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। Ramakrishna Hari. Welcome to the thinking series of Natache Abhanga written by Tukaram Maharaj, and I am very happy this series is going on very nicely and everybody is responding also and preaching this kind of thinking over the world. And in West also some people, my friends, my batchmates, they all are watching this. I am happy with this. Okay. So today is our 6th verse. We are going to start. The main idea of this sixth verse is Tukaram Maharaj is saying how this belly, stomach, how much problem this stomach can create. He is not discussing about the part of our body. He is discussing only belly part. How much harm can a belly cause to our life? Beautiful. And he is saying, oh God, please protect me. This is the main theme of this 6th Abhanga. Prior to that, who is Tukaram Maharaj? Every now and then I will be giving some idea about Tukaram Maharaj, because some people they don't know, some people they know. Tukaram Maharaj is the only one son whom earlier saints Mahatma, Sant Mahatma, they praised Tukaram Maharaj. If you see, me and my friend, we are Samakali, contemporary saints. But Tukaram Maharaj is later and Jnaneshwar Maharaj is before Tukaram Maharaj. And Jnaneshwar Maharaj says, Tuka Sarva Sreshtha Priya Amathor. Jnaneshwar Maharaj says, Tukaram Maharaj is Sarva Sreshtha and I love him and he is actually great. Who is praising Tukaram Maharaj? Jnaneshwar Maharaj, who is prior to Tukaram Maharaj. Means Tukaram Maharaj is a saint whose glory has been sung before he arrived in this world. Generally we see those Sant Mahatma who is after me, they will praise me. But Tukaram Maharaj is such that before whatever Sant had happened, they praised Tukaram Maharaj before arriving in this world. This is the glory of him. In fact, I would like to tell you, Bashkal is the one Upanishad, in that Tukaram Maharaj name comes. Tuka name comes. Aham Divya Antarikshaha Tuka Vaham. Aham Divya Antarikshaha Tuka Vaham. So, Tukaram Maharaj's name comes in Vedas also. What is new thing in that? Tukaram Maharaj is Veda Pramanita Santa. That is why Veda is also Praman for us, and Santa Mahatma, who is authority. Tukaram Maharaj, Jnaneshwar Maharaj, they are authority to enter into the realm of spirituality. So we need some authentic support, authentic guidance so that our journey will be fruitful. So this is how Sant Tukaram Maharaj. And who is Lord Vithala? Lord Vithala is the incarnation of Lord Krishna. After Dwarka, Lord Krishna came to Pandharpur because Pundalik Bhaktaraj, he served his mother and father, and Krishna, pleased with that, to give darshana, he came from Dwarka to Pandharpur. Dwarakeche Kene. There are so many pramanas which says Lord Vithala is none other than Krishna. So today, 6th Abhanga, some beautiful thinking and thoughts related to our Jivatva, Jiva Bhava. He is saying that. Okay. अगाये सावळ्या सगुणा अगाये सावळ्या सगुणा गुणनिधी नाम नारायणा गुणनिधी नाम नारायणा आमुची परिसावी Savaya Saguna. Tukaram Maharaj is talking about Paramatma who is Sagun, not attributeless. That Paramatma is endowed with so many gunas. Agaye, he is saying, O Lord. How is he? Savalya. Savalya means dark complexed. Lord Vithala is dark complexed. Krishna is dark complex. Generally in Vyavahara, nobody likes black color. We all do use cosmetics and all, but Tukaram Maharaj is happy to say that Aga is Savalya. Savalya means what? Dark. And dark means what? In darkness, it is very difficult to recognize anything. Lord Vithala is like that. You can see a natural form, but actually it is very difficult to recognize who is that Lord Vithala, what is the nature of that Lord Vithala. Just physical appearance you don't measure by that. You go deeper into that. Sarva Sukhache Agar. This is the real understanding about Lord Vithala. Okay. Savalya means which is very difficult to understand. Jnaneshwar Maharaj says, Anadi Bahukala. Thaicha Chikala Anadi Bahukala. This Paramatma, Savalya means, if a person is black, he should not feel bad. We will say, okay, you are Savalya. But actually Savalya means dark complexed. Okay. Saguna. Saguna means, Guna means attributes, qualities. So many qualities Lord have. In general, 6 qualities we say. In 6th chapter introduction, Jnaneshwar Maharaj says, Aika Yasha Shri Avdarya Jnana Vairagya Aishwarya He Saha Hi Gunavarya Vasati Jetha. Jnana Vairagya Aishwarya. These 3 gunas, Yasha Shri Avdarya, all put together 6 gunas. God has 6 great qualities. That is why we say Saguna, Saha Gunena Saha, or 6 qualities. Okay, Saguna. Now if you think Lord Krishna or Lord Vithala, one and the same thing, what kind of quality a Lord Krishna has? You think you will say there is no single quality. In childhood, he did stealing. When he became young, he persecuted all gopis. When he became little bit, matured and all, then he did politics. He killed everybody. He killed with politics. conspiracy all the time. What kind of quality is there? Does Lord Krishna look good, fair? No. He is not fair, physical quality is not there. When he stands, that too on one and half leg. You imagine, we all love Krishna. But if a person like Krishna comes in front of us, we will not love that. A black person can't stand nicely, has politics in his head, and so many other things, stealing, robbing, all such things. So what kind of quality is there? There is no beauty also and no quality. If beauty is not there and somebody has a great quality, like a person is there, he is black color, black beauty, but he can earn 50,000 per month, what we will say? Yeah, he is good, because color, you give it up, there is no control on that, but he can earn, his nature is good. So something, if it is good there, we can accept that. But Lord has nothing good and no beauty also. How to understand this? Now I will tell you what is the definition of beauty. Actually, beauty means what? Where our mind, we lose our mind in that. When you see Lord Krishna standing in, Vithala standing in Pandharpur, you lose yourself. It may be black color, but your all vrittis, they goes to the Swarupa of Lord Vithala. So that beauty is real beauty, where your mind doesn't come back. When you do devotion towards Lord Vithala and other things, you lose your individuality. So actually black color is not good for other people, but as far as God is concerned, it is beautiful. And God did stealing and all, robbing all the time. What does it mean? Though God has done everything, but we all take delight in that. Bhagavatam, we listen story about stealing and persecuting people, killing this, that, everybody. We see that, but it gives happiness. So though it is a wrong thing he did, but that gives me happiness and joy. Again and again we want to listen the story of Lord Krishna, even though that is not ethical as far as our society is concerned. So what is the sign of beauty and qualities? Beauty means where your mind merges, absorbs in that, and quality means where your antakaranam, trivida tapa nivrutti happens. When we listen to story of or katha of Lord Krishna, our mind soothes. That is why it is said Saguna. And 6 qualities, Yasha, Shri, Audarya, Jnana, Vairagya, Aishwarya, these are there. Tukaram Maharaj says only 6 quality you don't have. Guna Nidhi, you are the treasure of qualities. Tukaram Maharaj says elsewhere, Sakala Gune Sampanna Ek Bhagwantachi Jhana. On this whole planet, there is one entity who is Sakala Guna Sampanna. All qualities are there in that God. So not only 6, we also have 6 qualities, but in little amount or in least amount. But God has it in abundance, lot of qualities. There is repository of everything. Guna Nidhi Nama Narayana. Nara means moksha, Ayanam means gati. The one who gives moksha as a gati, that is called Narayan. O Lord Narayana, means Lord Vithala, you are Saguna, you have guna also, attributes, qualities, and you are Savalya, you are black colored also. And now what is after that? Amuchi Parisavi Vidnyapana. Amachi Parisavi Vidnyapana. Vidnyapana means my request. I am putting an request. I am putting request to you. Parisavi, you please listen to us. Another beautiful point. First of all, we never talk with God. Even though we talk with God, God doesn't listen to us. Even though if He listens, He doesn't accept what we say. Again I will tell. We don't talk with God in general, and if we talk with God, God doesn't listen to our arguments. Even though if He listens, He doesn't accept, yes, I will do that. He doesn't accept that. But in the case of Tukaram Maharaj, he talks with only God. He doesn't share problem with you know, feeble people who can't do anything for him. They themselves are suffering. What they can do for Tukaram Maharaj? So he says, I will have one-on-one connection with God. I will speak to God. Another thing is, when he speaks, God listens also, because that much bhakti and God is actually indebted to Tukaram Maharaj. That is why God listens to Tukaram Maharaj. And whatever Tukaram Maharaj says, he say, okay, I will organize it or I will arrange it for you. That is why he is saying, Amchi Parisavi. One more request I have. You please, Sambhali Dina Apuliya. Sambhali means you please protect me, please foster me, or please take care of me. Sambhali Dina. I am Deen. I am actually nobody. You please protect me. And Apuliya, I am yours. That is why you protect me. We feel I am that person's so and so, I am that person so and so. Tukaram Maharaj said, nothing doing. Oh Lord, you alone is mine and I am yours. Because of that, you protect me. Sambhali Dina. Actually, is there need to say, God, you protect me? Anyway, who is protecting us? God only. But why he is saying? This saying is to accept that humbleness. I am nobody to accept this, to show this. He is saying, you please protect me. Otherwise, there is no need to say, God, you protect me. He knows everything. He is Sarvajna in fact. Okay. So, Sambhali Dina Apuliya. I am yours. You please protect me. Next. Now, main problem he is telling to Lord. What is my problem? बहुया उदराचे कष्ट आमास गेले गर्भभ्रष्ट बहुया उदराचे कष्ट आमास गेले गर्भभ्रष्ट तुमची चूक Tukaram Maharaj is saying, Bahu ya udarache kashta. This belly is not easy. To fill my one belly, I have to run constantly. No matter who I am, this hunger and thirst is going to give me my fair and share. Hunger and thirst. You imagine, if we did not have hunger and thirst, will we be running all the time for food? Right now, why we are running? Because we can't control our belly, we can't control our tongue. Belly, something has to go in every day, and to fill this belly, to protect this body, I have to work and work. And to work means it is kasta. Working is not kasta. When we work, we forget God. He is going to say that forgetting God is kasta. Working is not kasta. Okay. Bahuya udarache kasta. Shanti Brahma Maruti Maharaj, he says, one person was there and he was telling, God, you gave me 2 ears, 2 eyes, and 2 hands, 2 legs. Why did you give me one belly, stomach? Then Lord said, first you try to fill up that belly, one belly. If you can fill that, I will give you second. So it is very difficult to have contentment at the belly level, because we are helpless actually when it comes to hunger and thirst. That is why Brihadaranyaka Upanishad says this hunger and thirst is 2 urmis. Shad urmis are there. Out of that, hunger and thirst. In fact, hunger and thirst is disease. So when disease is there, we take any medicine to cure that. Main Siddhanta I am telling you, okay? If disease is there, I will take any medicine to cure that hunger, to satiate that hunger. When it comes to belly, this is also a disease. So to cure or to satiate my hunger, I should take any food. But we are very particular. I want on Sunday this food. If I go Mumbai, this food. If I go Pune, that food. Food. And that is why we become foodie. Okay. Bahuya udarache kashta. Now what's wrong in that? We all are hungry. This hunger is a problem for both. If you have food, but hunger is not there, it is problem. If you have lot of hunger, food is not there, problem. Those people who eat, they can't digest, it is a problem. And most of the diseases, they come from this belly only. So this belly gives lot of problems. And because of that, amhasi kele karma bhrashta. In the impression of feeling this belly, I choose so many kinds of businesses, and I was engaged in that. Whether it is dharmic or adharmic business, I won't care, because I have to fill my belly ultimately, either this way or that way. I will go for that. Amhasi kele karma bhrashta, and because of that striving to fill this belly, I became karma bhrashta. I did not do whatever karma I am supposed to do. Right now also, today, if you see, when we say you come for spirituality, what you will say? I don't have time. Why we don't have time? Because we are busy in taking care of our daily life needs. It is not wrong, but to forget God and running after only those things, it is not good as far as our Vedanta Santa Mahatmas are concerned. If you don't eat one day, you are not going to die. But if you don't do Namasmaranam, Hari Kirtanam in one day, you are going to lose focus on spirituality, on your goals. This is must. Okay. Amhasi kele karma bhrashta. And we were engaged in other doings and we forgot you. Tumchi chukavili vata. And that marga, that path which comes to you, I lost on that path. Tumchi chukavili, lost. And vata means path. That path which comes to you, now I am not walking on that path. This is actually happening today. Though it is 500, 400 years back, but it is happening today. To fill one belly, we give up all spiritual practices, Lord and everything, and we run after money. Lord is actually Parama Artha. Artha means which we should have in our life. Parama means Sreshtha. Lord is Paramartha. Sreshtha Artha means Dhan. Paramartha Mahadhan. Okay. And when I have to work for my belly, I have to speak. All the time talkative. Give here session, give there session, and all the time I have to talk. Tukaram Maharaj says that talking is what. What means generally now I am talking, it is a discourse. But for other small things, if I go on making issue and talk too much, it is called what. Kari vata ya nimitte. Ya nimitte means to fill my belly. I am doing this all kind of work, and I am forgetting you, oh Lord. Then what happens when I give up this path and I talk, I work only for money and to fill this belly? Then he says next stanza. Zalo pangila janasi samsarachi adani nasi. Zalo pangila janasi samsarachi adani nasi. Nakale kadi sodavisi. Nakale kadi sodavisi. because of this belly, झालो पांगिला जनासी. झालो पांगिला जनासी. Pangila means I became slave of people. Pangila means actually I became handicapped, helpless because of this belly, because of in this under the grip of this belly I became Pangila Janasi. I became beggar actually. I became slave to people. When you have to earn money, that time you have to work a lot. Okay, and you have to work for anybody, for any time, because he is paying you ultimately. संसाराची आंदनी दासी. झालो पांगिला, I became handicapped, helpless. Samsarachi andani dasi. Andan means when we give something in girls' marriage. When we give something in girls' marriage, that whatever we want to give, that mother, father they give, in that it is called andan. When we give to something to that girl, it is belong to her. Like that, I being offered to this samsara. Like how a father mother gives something, a pot or a gas, something to her daughter, same way God, I am being offered to this samsara because of this baby. Samsarachi andani dasi. I became slave, dasi of this samsara. Drudha pashi bahu bandalo. Pasha means a rope. I am tied. Drudha means a thick rope is there. On my own I can't release myself. Drudha pashi bahu bandalo. And that knot, when you give one knot, it is somehow you can open it. If you give 2, 3, 4, very difficult to open that. Tukaram Maharaj says bahu bandalo. Lot of knots are there on that thread which is going around me, on that rope. Drudha pashi. And yesterday we discussed asha is the pasha. Like that 9 pashas are there. Drudha pashi bahu bandhalo. Okay. Now I am thinking when you will absolve me from this pasha. Na kale. And I don't know when you will release me from this pressure or from this rope which is tied around me. Na kale. I don't know. Kadhi. When? Sodavishi. When will you release me from this tyranny of samsara? I don't know, oh God. I became slave. I am offered to this samsara. Now I have to serve to this samsara. Now Tukaram Maharaj says, when we actually goes into this samsara, then what happens to spirituality? We say generally, oh, I will do that also and this also. Morning till evening work, and evening I will do satsang. Tukaram Maharaj says, when we enter into samsara, what happens to my spirituality? Very interesting thought, but we don't like this. We want both. In fact, we want everything. This is our problem. ये थे तो न ये आठव काही. When you are working day and night for this samsara or in samsara, yete to naye athava kai. Yete means in this samsara, na ye. Athava means remember. when we are in any work and doing wholeheartedly, that time God's remembrance doesn't come to us. We don't remember God. What in words, when happiness comes in our life, we forget God, actually speaking. If everything goes good, then we forget God. If something happens in our life, we immediately run after God. So Tukaram Maharaj says, Yethe to naye athava kai. When I am in samsara too much, I can't remember you. I don't remember you. Visava, what is problem if you don't remember me? That is fine. But Visava to shana ek nahi. Single moment I can't have peace or shanti. Visava means shanti. One after the other I have to continuously work. One work is over, another work is just standing, waiting there. Tukaram Maharaj says, Yethe to nahe athava kahi, visava to shana ek nahi. Not even a single moment I had peace in my life. Visava means rest. I am restless all the time. One big siddhanta is there. Generally we feel I took up any karma or I take up any karma, but actually it is in other way. Karma takes us actually. When you decide I will do this job, then job will tell you what time you should wake up, how much you should work. You are not, picking up job. Job is picking up you and your activity. Job will tell you you wake up at 4 o'clock. This is very true. This karma is very peculiar. One karma is over, next is just waiting for you. Visavato shana ek nahi. Anike padalo pravahi. There is no, anike means so many karmas one after the other, they are lined up. Padalo pravahi, that is flow of this karma, and I am flowing helplessly in this flow. And this karma flow is perennial river. 12 months it will just flow. Means starting from our birth till the end, our karma will not stop. One after the other will just wait for you. And hitato kahichi disena. Tukaram Maharaj is showing defect in karma. Generally we feel karma means spotlight. If you do karma, you will be under spotlight. But Tukaram Maharaj says, by doing only karma, hitato kaihi disechina. Karma has restrictions, limitations. Karma can't give me eternal happiness because karma by themselves they are, ephemeral. They are not eternal. Karma is for limited time, for limited person, in limited space. So that limited karma will not give me unlimited happiness or result. That is why Tukaram Maharaj says, Hitato kahi disechina. I don't see any well-being, any benefit in doing this kind of samsaric karma. Okay, but what to do? We don't have choice. This is said in next sloka. Next charana. जीवित्वा वेचिले वियोगे जीवित्वा वेचिले वियोगे हिंडता प्रवास वाहोगे हिंडता प्रवास वाहोगे काही व्याधी पीडा Vechile Biyoge. I had separation from you when I was engaged in this samsara. Jivitva means whole life I had separation from you, O Lord. Vechile, I invested, in fact I wasted my whole life and I remain separated from you. Jivitva vechile viyogi. You see how Tukaram Maharaj is saying, how do we waste our life in actually speaking? How do we spend our life? Very bad situation. First is, I will separate myself from God. I don't need God and all. This is all, superstitions. It is not our business. This is our saying. Huh? Means I will separate myself from God. I say I don't have any faith. I don't believe in God. Okay, you believe in yourself. Very good. Jivitva vechile viyoge. And how did I spend my life? Hindata pravasa vauge. Whole life I traveled from this place to that place, from this country to this country, from this continent to that continent. And I feel, oh, one more continent is left to travel with. Whole life some people they are traveling actually from here to there. They love traveling. Hindata pravas. Hindata means revolving or wandering. Pravas means journey. Vauge. It is useless, utterly. As far as Tukaram Maharaj is concerned, I have nothing to do with your life, your ideas. I just want to expound his view and his goal as far as human being, pious human beings are concerned. Kahi vyadhi pida roge. And how do we spend our life? Vyadhi. Diseases are there. To take care of that diseases, whole my life goes. One disease, if uncurable, one disease comes to you, you are gone. Actually, you are gone. You have to see diary all the time. This Sunday, this doctor. This Monday, this doctor. Tuesday, this doctor. Again, that's 7 doctors, 7 days. And tablet, box of tablet will be there. He will not eat food. He will eat tablets only. This is called Vyadhi Pida Rogi. Vyadhi and Pida. Pida means pain. I suffered a lot from this pain, and to get rid of this pain, I am taking painkiller. Every day, one painkiller. Every day, one BP tablet. Oh, very bad. That is why we should take care of body first and then mind. If body is not in proper condition, situation, what we can do? I can't sit properly. What I will listen? Nothing. Your body will just give you signals. Ting, ting, this is happening, that is happening. You pay here, you pay. No, but Lord Krishna, what Lord Krishna? You pay, you fix this problem first. This is how this body is. Now what Tukaram Maharaj is saying, you please break tada todi bhoge. Those bhogas are in my life. You please break my connection from those bhogas. You please give up me vairagya. How that the God will break our bhoga connection? He will give us vairagya. And then once vairagya is generated in our heart, then we will not run after that bhogas. This is how he will do tada todi. Keliya bhoge tada todi. When you do separation of bhoga and me, then I feel I can do something great in my life. Otherwise, we all are dealing with two things, object and impressions of those objects. Repeat, I am dealing with objects and impressions of those objects. So if you first try to eliminate objects from your mind, then we will deal with impressions. When impression they went away, then Chittam Atmanah Chitva Darshanam, Raman Maharshi says. Chittam, that Drishyavaritam Chittamatmanah Chitva Darshanam Tattva Darshanam. Mind which doesn't have objects and impression in it, that mind is like consciousness. Chittva, and that recognizing himself as consciousness is Chittva Darshanam. Okay. When this will happen? When you break myself, when you separate or part myself and those bhogas, that time only. Last stanza. माझा मीच झालो शत्रू माझा last stanza he says, माझा मीच झालो शत्रू. Who is the enemy of my life? I only. I am the enemy of my life. Means who spoiled my life? Generally we say, worst, common people. Layman will say, this person, that person is responsible for my spoiling life. Who spoiled my life? My brother, my sister, my husband. Normal person. Intelligent person will say, karma. Karma spoiled my life. Because of my wrong deeds in past, that result I am getting now. Who spoiled my life? Karma spoiled my life. And intelligent person or Jnani Mahatma will say, everything is good. Nobody is responsible for my sorrow. There is no sorrow actually. Everything is good. I have told you in Gita, Arjuna says, Sthani. Everything is perfect God. Tukaram Maharaj says, without the desire of Lord, leaf of this planet or tree doesn't move. Will you think that things will just happen in our life? No. God is giving results as per my karma phala, as per my karma. And this whole show is going on. Tukaram Maharaj say, I am responsible, I am culprit of my life. Nobody is responsible. God, you also didn't do anything. I am fully, totally responsible for my life. Kaiche putra dara kaisa mitru. Whose mother, whose father, whose son. As long as you are serving them, you are fulfilling them their desires, they will love you. Otherwise they will forsake you. Who is actually you think? Who is your mother and father? For this life they are your mother and father. Relative, on relative plane they are your mother and father. Absolutely speaking, you have come alone, you will live alone, and you will leave, means go from this world alone. Kaiche putra dara kaisa mitru. Nobody is mine. Kasaya ghatala pasaru. Tukaram Maharaj says, I don't know God why I did everything. I expanded my all jobs, businesses, family, and I am into now crisis. I am into mess now. He is saying, this is one kind of avastha where our longing is for God. We are not anymore happy in this mortal, small happinesses. We are more into bigger and greater happiness, subtle happinesses. So he is saying, what is the use of friend, what is the use of patni, who will not leave house when we die? Our wife will come up to that threshold, we say umbra, up to that she will come. She will not step out from the house. She will say, you go now. In Bhaja Govindam, Bharyam Vidyati Tasmin Kai. Shankaracharya said, you love your wife too much. When you die, she will not come closer to you. She will not look after you. If you say to your wife, you please stay with your husband for 10 minutes after you dead, then she will say, no, I can't stay now. He is not anymore my husband. He died. His putra, dara, all are like that. Kasaya ghatala pasaru. Why I did do this, I don't know. Aho Jagat Guru. Generally we say Jagat Guru for Tukaram Maharaj, but here Jagat Guru means, O Lord Vithala. Jagat Guru adjective is for Lord Vithala. O Lord Vithala, now I am saying this to I have opened my heart in front of you. Now Sambhali Dina Apuliya. Now you please protect me. Bahuya Udarache Kasta. To take care of this body, belly, it is a big challenge. And now in Corona, everybody is ready to eat you up. All that prices has gone up. Everybody is snatching wealth, accumulating wealth from whichever way they can. So this is how the world is. This is how the conditions are. What to do? You pray to God. Sambhali Dina Apuliya. You please protect me. I need not tell you you protect me, but this is to show my submission to you. That you please protect me. This way we have completed our sixth Chintanam. Okay, we will meet tomorrow again. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Ram Krishna.